Boom. Back at it. Loading up. Day 10. Let's see here. 1924. Yeah, straight back into it. So I was just, I finished recording the last episode, and then I play with my flashlight on. Interesting. So I finished recording, and then I went and just took a look at some of my stuff, just to think about the next episode, which is this one, by the way. I was thinking about this episode. And I found that my steel, I walked over here and I saw this was chugging along. I was like, what is up with this thing? Why is it not working at 100%? So I went upstairs and I looked at this and I said, oh, my steel's not producing fast. And then I remembered that I was pretty much full on these thingamawhatsits. What are they called? Steel beams. So I realized that I need to start building encased steel beams in bulk. So I'm making 60 per minute. I'm obviously not using 60 per minute. So I need to get some concrete up in here and start using it. And I believe that I can just repurpose. Let me just check my map here. So this limestone is pure, and then this, yeah, this limestone here is pure. And then there's a cloud just went by. There's another limestone over here, give or take. I don't think I need it right now. I think I just need to, because the concrete is full anyway, I need to get my concrete production up onto this floor. That's what I can use the rest of the space on this floor for, is I can bridge this, let's see, this is my logistic layer, right? I can move this storage container, which I will do right now immediately. I'm going to move this and move that, and I'm just going to put my storage container right here. And I don't know if it's going to look great, but it's not in the way at the moment. So let's see, if I do this, and then I put a lift on this side of it, and I come over here and I put a lift right here. I can connect that and it doesn't clip anything. Yep. And then I can bring the concrete in here along the side and it's not going to touch anything, and voila. And so this just needs 1,000 wire, I believe, give or take, is what I had in there. That's just going to keep producing stators as it's meant to. And now I have to route this concrete. So let's see, the blueprint planner, I think it's got to move. I think this needs to go somewhere else. It's kind of taking up a lot of space. And it's not like I need materials to go here. So, and I can even just clear out this whole section here. Boom. Yep. And that's fine. That's totally fine. And then I will continue to build this, though. Out. Oh, I need zoop, because I restarted the game. Zoop. And color these. Is this the end of one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, this is the end of one. Didn't I color this already? Could have sworn I colored this already. Oh, I rebuilt it. That's what happened. I rebuilt it to get the belts facing this direction. Okay, so here's my do stuff layer. There's my blueprint. Did that. Alright, let's get this concrete up in the tower here. And I think this is actually a decent time to just build a wall outward that goes just straight over. Straight over and down, and that's gonna let me sort of just clean up all of this, some of this machinery that I have in front of my tower. Ideally, I want to get everything in the tower, and I only have, it looks like I only have 5 floors, 1, 2, yeah, I only have 5 floors. I'm not really using the top one, kind of underusing the middle few. Or at least this space right here could be something more important than what it is. In fact, I could move concrete production there, and maybe that's a better call, is to bring the concrete in at that level. So now that I've come all the way out here and built this, let me just dial it back and go down 1 level. So let's take that out and go down 1 level. Build out. $20 is too far. Don't need these last 4. And that is a Mark 1 miner. I need to make that a Mark 2 miner, which I can do. I just need to make a miner. Production, equipment workshop. Yeah, always handy to keep just a bunch of mats on you so you can do things like this, rather than having to go back and like store your miners in one spot. Just keep some rods and plates on you, you know? Alright. So I can take this out of here. I can take this Mark II belt out of here. And that conveyor pole. And I can get rid of all this, actually. Just take those right out of there. And I could start sort of reclaiming this space, or freeing up, I should say, freeing up this space. Because I would like to just get everything in the tower. At least all the nodes from this area I would like to put in the tower. And you know what? I'm just gonna drop here and build some foundations. Oh no, fall damage. Whatever will I do? Okay, so I want this to snap correctly, and sometimes when you build on a surface, it doesn't really snap the way you would expect it to, or the way you want it to. So like if I hit control here and I go 2, that's not really the same. It's like not 100, right? It's not 100, whatever the measurement is that separates foundation difference. Like you can see there's a huge difference between 2 and 4, but 1 and 2, they kind of just slide differently. So the clipping is off by like a half a meter or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this out of here, and I can build this just like this, if it will let me. There we go. Build that there. Switch to vertical, build down to here. And then this is, yeah, this is what I wanted, because I want zoop. And I want my miner right on here as part of the foundation. And then it's gonna bring my stuff up in the middle of this, so I can actually take these out. Build that, and then switch to logistics, grab a conveyor hole. The only thing coming up out of here is concrete, and it's only gonna need one hole. And right now it's pointing the wrong direction, so I'm gonna hit R to reverse that, and then I'm gonna cover this with walls, which usually I have on my 9 key. I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'll make a separate blueprints bar. It's probably the play. So, and then, oh, that reminds me, my conveyor wall traditionally is my 0 key. So I can build a quick wall here. Let's throw my miner down though. So the miner is gonna go here, and well, let's just see what the belt looks like if I try to run it out like this. Does it curve okay? Sure. That diagonal is fine. So I don't need these. And what I want to do here is give this just a border wall. I'm just gonna close it off. Just sort of make it its own thing, you know? Alright. Which means I don't want a power line running into it. So this is when the factory building is going to start to clean up a little bit. So let's see if I can't switch. I don't like that you can't do power pole into the wall outlet. That should be on the same wheel as power poles, in my opinion. But that is another conversation. So let's do a wall outlet. Let's see, the power on this connects up there. So I want that to run, well, it's gonna run to the wall. And I normally like to do either in the middle of the wall or on the left side here. I think for this, I'm gonna do left side, thinking about when it goes up. Through the floor here, which, yeah, clipping, gross, yuck. But I mean, it's got to go through floors sometimes, unless, you know, you have a special section on every floor where you just route your power through its own segment. But it's gonna go up through there, and then I'm gonna do another wall layer. Okay, and then I can how do I get out of here? That's the tricky part. So I want to get back up there. Easy, quick way to do that, I think, is to just build nope, not that. Nope, not that. How far is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Just build my way out. Easy. And then I need to build another wall up here, right at the top, for the power. So what's this gonna produce? 240 per minute? Sure, let's go for it. I'm pretty sure I clicked, yeah. Click Click on that. Cool. Come over here. Do that right there, and then the power's coming through the floor to the wall, right where I want it. And this is coming up through here at 240 per minute, so it only needs a Mark III belt, which I'll run to here, and then I will run this to here, and I'm gonna have it stop short. Actually, I'll have it stop in a conveyor wall. This is sort of, because it's the first leg that I'm building out of the tower, I'm gonna wall it in. So, this part I'm gonna leave open right now. Intent, for the future for that is glass. I wanna cover this in glass. But now I need to get the power. So it's gonna run along something, so it's gonna go along a wall. We'll do that. And this is kind of wasteful in resources, but I like doing corners like that, because it makes it just makes it a little cleaner when you run them long distances. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I'm out of iron plates. That was quick. Okay, so now I can run this here, and then I can grab the old, where is it? Where is it? Power. Double pole. And then this just needs to find a power source. And it found one. There we go. So now that has power. And this should fill up with limestone momentarily. And while that's filling up with limestone, I'll go grab more iron plates. And man, I wish I had the hover pack. Okay, so I do want to get the hover pack, which means one of the next few things I do is going to be complete phase 3 and get aluminium, or aluminum if you're an American, from bauxite. And I think you need nitrogen for that. Could be wrong. Needed nitrogen for something. Maybe you don't need the nitrogen for producing aluminum. What am I here for? Rubber. I'm here for rubber. Just a couple hundred of it. And I'll switch that out and resort. Okay. So right now I'm just going to clear out this milestone, and then I'm going to take a brief look before I fix up the copper. I'm going to take a brief look at... I jumped down and didn't use my... I built that for a reason, and I'm ignoring it. Space elevator stuff. Take a look at that. So let's see here. 400 of that. I use some coupons. I got 4 more already. What? That's crazy. Okay. So coupons. Give me heavy modular frames. And yeah, I've bought so much material now from the shop that I'm gonna have a rough time when it's time for turbo motors. I'm gonna be a sad boy.
Pumps can now be constructed, capable of handling increased throughput of any fluid, as well as providing increased pressure handling for better vertical transport, respectively.
Okay. So now I have the cool pipes, and I will need the I'll need the jetpack. I don't need trains. I've never used trains. I might experiment with them later on. But for now, I don't need them. So I'm not going to worry about it. But the jetpack is my next goal. But right now I'm not producing any fuel. So I'll worry about that. That's going to be like a post-copper when I start building computers. And I have a fast way to make fuel output. I'll switch to making fuel through the jetpack. But the first thing I need to do is something with this concrete, because I'm producing all this steel and it doesn't have a home. So 200 for, and the only thing that I know of that you can do with limestone right now is make concrete. See, yeah, the only thing limestone, yeah, it's just for concrete. So 15 per minute. So 45 per minute. I need to divide 240 by 45, which is just under 6, I believe. So 240 over 45 is 5.33333333333333333. There are more threes. Which means I will need 6 constructors. Which I believe I have a blueprint for. So let me check my blueprints for construction grids. Let's see, Mark III belt. 8 constructors. Same side in and out. Yeah, that's what I want. That's... Can't afford... I don't have enough cable. Oof. Right in the cable. Well, now I have enough cable. Too high. Alright. Let's try that again. Which side is the input? How do I check that? I look at the belts. Oh, actually, I look at the splitters because they tell me. So the bottom on this one is the input. And it's pointing towards me, so I want to point the input away from me. There we go. And I want to stand in the middle of my grid here and place this with the constructors right up against the white line at the edge of the gray, and I'll just plop that right there. And is it working? Yes, and these aren't connected. Because I was supposed to modify that, but I never did. Alright, so this is going to be producing a bunch of concrete, and 2 of these are going to be doing nothing for now, which is totally okay. So I'll just set this up for... hello? Concrete, where are you? Compounds, concrete. So set this up for concrete. And I think I'll just have the back 2 not doing anything. Oh, and one of these is going to be producing 5 per minute. So I have 75, so I have 80. Yeah, 80 concrete per minute coming out of here. And all I need to do now is the merger on top. So if I do this, take these out of here. Whoops. No, reverse. There we go. Face that way. So now my 80 will come out the top, which is where I want it. And then I can steal it upstairs via this conveyor hole. Alright, I'll send all this in here, and I just need to connect this to power. Let's see, this one's empty over here on the other side. Okay. And where do I have a free... Oh, they're both empty. Why did I do this like this? There we go. This is not very organized, but now there's a bunch of free ones. Cool. All right, 80 per minute going upstairs, and that means I can disassemble some of the ones down here that I'm absolutely not using. That. Oh. Actually, I don't need this merger, or this belt, or these belts, or that, or any of this. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all this. Boom. I'm also pretty confident I don't need any of these biomass burners anymore. Don't plan on pushing my power usage up before I do fuel stuff, at least not, 400 watts more. And if I do, I've got full batteries, so I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle all these real quick. Let me just sink this excess limestone here. Nobody needs limestone in their bags, ever. Yeah, I got plenty of space. Oh, I can sink a miner, because why would you ever want one? Alright, that's full of concrete. That's not going anywhere. Let's see what that did to my overhead. Took it down a little bit. Yeah. This is fine. This is totally fine. We'll just... Get rid of all that. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Boom. Don't need any of that. There's a crate. I've gone too far. Okay, and now I have like, what, 2 left? Yeah, it's those 2. Cool. Oh, my biomass, which can actually just, I'll go in here. So maybe this episode's just a little bit of cleanup and tidying, which is, that's fine. That's perfect, actually. Just tidying up a bit. Did I have an exact amount of biomass? What? That's crazy. I was even using some. Okay. Well. Okay, so I don't need this, or this, or this, or that. Okay, bye. Alright, and I need to do something with my concrete, because there's a lot of it. And I think the solution, the long-term solution, is I'll use it all to make stuff. But right now, yeah, what do I do with it right now? Just the excess. Just need to do something with the excess. Let's do some math first, actually. So I'm making 60 of these per minute. Let's see. Encased. Yeah, encased. 30 per minute, 24 per minute. So if I'm using 48 of these and 60 of these per minute, I have 20 concrete per minute to spare. So I'll be... that's not too much. Yeah, that's fine. It can idle, it's fine. So 30 per minute. 24 per minute. Need to build 2 assemblers right here. 2 full-time assemblers. That's too close. Whoops. Is it too close? Yeah, it's probably too close. Okay, so assembler, I need it to be like that. Yep. And then, oh, actually, yeah. Okay, better idea. I had a gooder idea. I will even make it look nice. Oh, my gooder idea actually would look better if I do this. I hate that it clips like that. Gross. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then this one splits here. Nope. No, it does not. Yikes. Here. No, I'll just do it. I'll just do a pass through. Boom. Okay, so that's going to be an even split. But it doesn't matter because it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Modern technology is never symmetrical anyway. Okay, and then as soon as I pick encased beams, now I'm just making 12 per minute. Forever. Forever and ever. And these are gonna go back online for a minute or two. This thing is still going strong, making stators. Huge. Alright. Okay, now what do I do about the back side of this? Do I just add more copper? I don't really need all of this copper doing stuff, right? I need more plastic, perhaps. But I think that's like a later thing, you know? I don't really need that much plastic right now. Like I think I'm overthinking how much plastic I would be using. Excuse me. So if I want to do, let's open up a planner real quick. Planner, production planner, output computer. If I want just one computer per minute, right? I only need to use, let's see, plastic here. I only need to use 58 plastic per minute, which is more than my excess right now. I'm sinking more than that. I'm sinking 100. So I could certainly do one computer per minute. And actually I'd be able to do 3 computers per minute. Or let's see, computer. How many does it produce naturally? 2.5 per minute. So I'd be able to do that comfortably. With the plastic I'm producing right now, once I get rid of my sink and start using that for fuel. And then I would just have to do a whole floor, I think, dedicated to, let's see, that would take, so like one machine doing wire into one machine doing cable, 2 constructors doing copper sheets, and the plastic would come in to hit 2 assemblers underclocked to making circuit boards, and then I would need, actually only need 52 screws per minute. Well, I guess it'd be multiplying this, right? So it'd be a bit more. Let me just type in 2.5 and see what it says. Alright, so yeah, I definitely have to use a whole floor for that. So like 4 assemblers for circuit boards. It's still only 1 cable machine, but 2 wire machines. It would probably actually take 2 floors. But I could do it in the the blueprint construction layout that I've already built. Or I could just, you know, use blueprint templates and then just build within 4x4s, but I could definitely do that in a 2-floor section, start building computers. And if I set it up to consume the plastic to build the computers, I could then, what's the word? Remove, or I guess modify, the sink and turn it into fuel production. That's the plan. Alright, let's check out these encased beams. They're not really going into anything. I hadn't thought that through. So let's merge these. And do a storage container. Why? Why does it do that? Hello? Cool. Alright, I'm just making beams, casually making beams. So that means that I can, yeah, I can tear down these 4 beam makers. Don't need those there. Got plenty of beams now, though. Holy crap. Alright, and I don't need these biomass burners. Where they are. Okay, so a lot of that space is now freed up. This could be more efficient or clean or something. My space elevator section. I could just make a little separate space elevator tower. That's probably the move. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make a separate section. This is just going to be a short tidying up episode. Okay, so space elevator stuff goes here. Which means this is coming out of here. I have too much stuff in my bags. these pillars will end up being actual pillars. That can go away for now. Alright, let's get rid of this. I think biomass can stay where it is. That's not really that annoying. But let's go upstairs. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, okay, actually that could be that's fine. These can be short because I can use beams. I think I have beams, right? Do I have beams? Yeah, I have beams. So I can actually put a beam right there. And then this space is open here to do space stuff. And it can all just feed right in there, so that works perfectly. And this is really the last phase of the space elevator in this stage of the game. So I don't have to worry too much about future stuff after this one. It's kind of just like, you know, complete phase 3, and then you just build whatever you want. You don't need to build phase 4. Is this gonna clip? Yeah, it is. Hello? Painted beam. Build mode, diagonal, freeform, default. Oh, I just have to drag it down. Oh yeah, beams can do crazy stuff if you change the mode. They can just, you know, or if you put it on freeform. Woo! All right, so I got my beams for my immersion. Whoa. All right, and then I can get rid of all of this right here. It's just goodbye. Oof, don't need that. Take a peek at my power. Oh yeah, we're fine. Capacity 3K. Production 3K. Plus my batteries. Huge. 500 megawatts extra. That could be 1,000. I could have an extra gigawatt. Alright. So this... this now feels a little, out of place almost. Can it go in the back? There's something else going into the back. Well, I suppose it could just go off the edge. No rules against that. Get rid of this. Get rid of those. And that. And this. Get rid of that. Here, I believe, and then, oh, it wasn't, was it there? Yeah, it was. That clips, that's so funny. That's not supposed to do that. That looks pretty wonky, actually. Don't need that. Now how do I get up and down quickly here? Well, let's see. I still use the same... Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. Hello? Yikes. Alright, get rid of that. Okay, so now... that gets me to the 3rd floor. If I need to go to the 4th floor... if I need to go to the 4th floor, I drop down. I need a faster way to get to 4. Well, I guess hypertubes. Hypertubes are the solution, right? I can do hypertubes. Alright, well, let's take a look at phase 3 stuff. So, what is it? Modular engine. What does this require? Motors, rubber, and smart plating. One per minute. Alright, well, let's think about layout. I would like to set up a system that, maybe not 100% efficient, could finish all of phase 3 evenly. And I'm already 1,000 in, so I want to make 150... sorry, I want to make 15 of the versatile framework per minute. I want to make 5 of the modular engines per minute, and I want to make 1 of whatever this is per minute, so that it would take 100 minutes for me to finish the thing. So let's take a look at this one as well. So 2 computers. So 1 computer per minute. 7.5 automated wire. Well, let's build this backwards, I suppose. So I'll go into my planner. Well, no, I'll just do it. Let's just wing it. Okay, so this is produced in the manufacturer. This is produced in the manufacturer. Oof. Okay. I want to build 5 of these per minute, which means I need to build 5 manufacturers. Okay, scratch that plan. $200 minutes, that's our plan. So 2.5 of these. So I'll need to build 4 manufacturers. I guess 1 thing per floor, right? Well, I just keep building the space elevator stuff right here. So I guess we'll go from the most complex things on the bottom, which this is the 1st floor. Okay, so yes. I need to build a manufacturer. My first one. I need to build 4 of these. Yikes. Okay, so manufacturer doing modular engine needs 2 smart plating per minute, which comes out of an assembler, which can go on the same floor, because why not? Two per minute. Yep, that's what it needs. Reinforced iron plates and rotors. So I'll need 500 of each of those. Oh, I hate this. There we go. Okay, and then 15 rubber per minute. That's fine, I can do that. 15 times 5, so 7,500 rubber. And then 1,000 motors. 1,000 motors, that's yikers. Okay. Well, let's set up. Jeez, 1,000 motors. Well, 2 per minute is not a big deal. 2 motors per minute is fine. So let's do another assembler here. What's the other thing? Rubber. Okay, so rubber, yeah, rubber can run in just fine. This one is going to be for the motors. 5 per minute. I can underclock that to 2 per minute. And then I need 4 rotors per minute and 4 stators per minute. How many stators am I producing automatically up here? Five, or it would be 5. So 1 excess per minute. Let's throw that wire in there. Sure, why not? How many stators do I have? Ooh, a lot already. Cool. Okay, so this is going to get routed down to the back of this thing. Do I have it run along through here? That's the question. I think maybe, and then I can just have it drop right in behind. As far as the rotors and the reinforced iron plates here, I think, how many rotors is this going to be? It's 2,000, right? Because there's 1,000 motors. There's 2 motors per 1 modular engine. Yes. So 2,000 rotors, and then another so 2,500 rotors, and I have 48. Okay, I almost have enough already made. That's crazy. This isn't even the hard thing, though, to make. Okay, so this is a bunch. space elevator calls for drastic measures. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Whoops. There we go. Alright, this is gonna come in here. Well, actually, I need to do this first. And then... that, I think, for some reason. Something else? I don't remember. Can't afford. Oh my word. What did I do with all my steel beams? Are they in there? Yeah, they are. Alright, so the rotors are gonna come out through here and feed. Oh, and the stators come down. That's what that was for. Okay, yes. The stators come down through here. So I don't need this, but I did need this. Oh, whoops. Need to go this way. And then... yeah. Yep. So I'll do a splitter. Whoops. So for this I can manually bring up 500 reinforced iron plates, and I can put them in a storage container here. So 500 reinforced iron plates. We'll worry about that in a second. Let's go check on stators. Hello. let's do... just put some stuff on the ground for a sec. That's wrong. Oh, that's also wrong. What am I doing? Smart splitter needs to be this way. Okay, and then out of the left side, I will put stator. And then I will put overflow in the center. Missing concrete? No. Alright, do a lift hole right here. Does that work? Well, it's gonna have to move over, which is fine. Conveyor lift hole right here. In the far corner. This will be receiving. This will be going into here. I'll drop down a layer. And I will hit 3. Can I replace? I can just replace that wall. Yeah, if you hold control, you can replace walls. What a cool feature. Alright, and that's coming through here. It needs to go into here. Receiving correctly, yes. And then this will come into here. And that should just send my stators all the way down. Straight into the machine. Boom. Yes. But we'll preload that. I would like to go up one floor. Are they plowing my car right now? Jeez. Alright. Let's throw these in here so that they shoot out through that side right there. And I think that's the bulk of it, right? Let's just kind of flood out. And I need more wire. So what I'll do is I will fill, where's my wire source? Over here? Yeah, I'll fill that with all the wire that I have. I'll keep 500 for myself. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna build a storage container, industrial storage, right there. I'm gonna say store all. I'm going to take all. I'm gonna go upstairs. I can figure out how to get out of here. I booby trapped myself. I'll take all that and I'll move that. And then I'll go upstairs. Keep some for myself, send the rest away to become stators. And that takes 40 per minute to make 5 per minute, so it's 8 wire per stator. And I only needed like 500 staters, so I think that's fine. I think I only needed 500 staters. Alright, and then this takes rubber. That's the other ingredient. So I think these are ready to just hook up to power. So we'll do, oh, I can't afford that because all my stuff is in that storage container, which I just ported to myself. Okay, so I need to put power places. Alright, so what is this thing's deal? It needs the plates. This thing's just gonna go ham, so that's fine. It has a steady source of motors and stators, or sorry, rotors and stators. So I think I just make infinite motors now, which means I should be sending this, I should actually be sending these to here. Okay, and now I need rules. So the left I will have motor, and the right I will have overflow. And that way, so we'll fill up with motors, and then if it doesn't have the rubber it needs, which I should build a container for. So I just have to put 7,500 rubber in that. Yo, is this gonna spike? Not really. Well, I guess that's pretty fast, yeah. Jeez. Okay. Take these. I might as well set these up. What is my max consumption now? It went down a bit. Let's do some stators in each of these, and I'll take my motors out. Alright, rotor check. 400 rotors. Because at this stage in the game, I can't have too many. So, that's going to make me some more motors. And everything seems pretty controlled right now. Yep, I think it's a good place to end up this this tidy sesh, except for this concrete clipping right here. But I intend to use this concrete, so that's fine. I need to get rubber into that automatically. 50 fuel. Okay, so I'll worry about that later. For right this moment, the last thing I need to get rubber all the way across here, and that's a lot of conveyor belt. I just don't want to lay it right now. So still the plan is copper floor. Oh man, I just every time I go down there, I'll just have to fill my bags with rubber. And in fact, I'm gonna do one trip right now. So industrial storage, store all, and let's just go grab as much rubber as feasible. And then if I still have bag space, I'll just bring plastic back with me, because I need to put 3,400 plastic in my circuit planning, let's call it a drawer, chest. So let's hit up the rubber over here, ba-boom. Let's take all this. And that's gonna drop, oh wow, spiked pretty hard there. That's gonna drop off fast because it's not getting rubber anymore. So, and then 3,400, so yeah, I'll just take all that. And that was way too much plastic, but it's okay. So how much rubber is this right here? So, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 8 times, it's 24 times 2 is 4,800 of my 7,500. Which, let's call it 5K. So I need 25, so 2,700 more. Which is a piece of cake. Alright, is this where the rubber's? No, this is where the rubber's going. Boom. And then, does this have power? Smart plating. Okay, where's this? Oh, reinforced iron plates. Okay. Sorry, last thing. Actual last thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. What's the point of producing all these materials and putting them in chests if you don't take them out of the chests and build things? I even put this here just for this. Boom. Okay. Alright, so that's going. And it's gonna be full. A full minute before that even starts to power this, but that's okay. That's what it's there for. And then this plastic. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. Is this where the plastic goes? No, it's not. This is. No, wait. This one. one with that, yeah, okay. So 3,400, so 17 stacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, ooh, 16, 17, right? Yep. 17 stacks. These need to become circuit boards, and then this is done. So what I can do for this is I can take this free space that I have right here and what do I do with this plastic? I think I just sink it. I think that's, I just need to ditch that plastic right there. I can take all my stuff back. So I can build an assembler right here. Just a short-term assembler. And all it's going to build is circuit boards, and then I will do 2 containers. I'll do 1 storage container right here, and 1 storage container right here. And that will connect there, and that will connect there. Oh, and then I gotta build another one of these. And put all my stuff in it again. And then I can take all of this and go into this container and drop all of that. Go into this container and drop all of that. And then I can take all my things back, kill this container again, build another container, the output of this straight into here. That would build me 850 circuit boards. At 7.5 per minute, that's, yeah, over 100 minutes, that's fine. That's just building my circuit boards. Alright, I got a lot of stuff going on right now. I think that's it. I'm gonna save this episode right here. Alright. So, save game. Day 11. Well, I guess it's the same as day 10, right? I just, instead of making a 4-hour episode, I made a couple. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.